Hi guys, so Pussy Power here again. There is one thing I would like to share, and it's mental health issue related. So it was one of my friends who posted something about it, that it's very important to talk about mental health issues. And I was thinking and contemplating about all this topic, and we all have issues, and that's life, I guess, and we have to deal with it and find power inside to approach it, face it, overcome it, and being better versions of ourselves. So one particular thing that occurred on my mind was like, I try to analyze it, where it comes from, where all the mental diseases and all that crap comes from. So majority of people, I think it comes from ego, those are ego issues. Since we're growing up, I think ego becomes sick, and that's when we face the reality and we don't know how to overcome it. We feel weak, or something is not right because we're not getting what we wanted. Expectation obviously are big issues, because we expect so much and then we are disappointed because we are not getting it exactly as we imagined. But that's our own problem. That's stop expecting, deal with the moment, with all the facts you got right now. Appreciate every single second of your life. And I know sometimes it's hard, we are having up and downs, moods and energy levels and all that, but biggest challenge is to not to give up, to see, okay, yesterday it was cloudy and depressive, and today there is a sun and it's beautiful out there. You see autumn leaves in different colors and shades, and the breeze in the morning, and it's beautiful. It's not like summer kind of beauty, but it's still beautiful by its own way. Same thing in the winter. There are ugly things and there are beautiful things, and same thing in the spring and summer, autumn. Every season have different thing, and every season of our development as well. So as I said, I think what is actually in detail a mental issue, mental problem, mental health problem, when I was contemplating about it, I found out it's ego, and ego is sick. Ego doesn't know how to protect. So because I'm a solution thinker, I always think like, so what if all those people have a unsatisfied ego, and they haven't been appreciated when they've been growing up. No one told them, oh, they are good, you're gonna be fine, or someone was giving them very positive feedback all the time, and they wasn't able to see themselves in a opposite way, so they don't see what to improve because everyone told them, oh, you are so amazing. And then you have reverse one, that people who've been always criticized that you are not good enough and that, and they feel like, sometimes it's boosting. With some cases it can boost you and I prove you wrong and motivate you and kick your ass and like, what the fuck, I'm gonna make it despite that you are putting me down, and other people who've been always prized, like, oh, you are amazing, all that, they are not able to see themselves. That's a very common issue. But even both type of uprising can case in people this it's not really disease, health, it's like just not healthy balance. So I like fact that we are thinking about healthy body, and now we have big boom with health and fitness, and of all people trying to do some, not all, but it's slowly getting there. So people are more aware about diet and healthy foods and exercise as before. It's still where to go, because there are so many people who neglect this side of life, and it would improve the quality of life of many, including depressions and negative thoughts. And that's what I call pussy power, because I think it's all coming from this creative womb, like metaphorically. And I just want to tell you, like, if you are too focused, too concerned with your ego, then you probably neglected the other side, the spirit, because spirit is the one that balances body and mind. That's the main core. So if you become more spiritual, coming back to nature just for a walk, try to meditate. Not everyone is capable of it, because mind is all around the world. But I'm sure you heard that a lot where if you are a person who is concerned about self-development, but if you break down what is really problematic with you, like why you are not happy, why you're depressed, it's part of your ego probably that is not getting what it was expecting to get. And so you can more focus on something else, not on your ego, what it wants, not on wanting, but on acceptance. And that's what a spirit does. And once you accept, you can move to another level and then deal with different demons let's say, or different angels, because you have both sides on every level. You have beautiful and hardship, and this is how we rise up. And sometimes we have to step back and go on a level backwards to see something wasn't working, and we have to overcome. It's like a video game, yeah. Life is like that. Sometimes you get similar kind of situation twice and you have to deal with it, but second time you already know like what did you wrong first time. And sometimes you're just applying, that's another problem, the same concept what we did with first situation, and you apply it for second one. Oh, it was similar, so I have to, but this is this kind of person as before. It's not, it's different person, just situation is same, and it depends on your approach. So did you become wiser? If yes, then you have to come up with something unexpected, you know, what you haven't done before. And if you are a wise person, you've been already contemplating about the core of the issue. Always think about the core, not about the cases. You know, it's not about treating the symptoms. You have to dig deeper to analyze what is really wrong in order to heal it. So we're healing our bodies. We have lots of diseases from as I said, mental health issues because depression, it's about this social construct we're living in right now. You have to work hard, you have to be very fast, we have to learn so quickly so many things, and there's too much pressure. Understand how money works, understand how health works, how a relationship works, how manage this and that, how to take care of house, how to take care of work, of body, of you know, as I mentioned, relationships. It's very important, it's complex. Before, people haven't been that connected because there haven't been social media, no phones, so they haven't been that often distracted by so many things, so they could focus on one thing at a time. So this idea is coming from that past terms. Now we have to be aware, we have to be more complex. This is part of the evolution, and it's hard and it's tough, and I've struggled, and sometimes I'm like exhausted from all the information they are passing and going through me, and I'm just it's so hard to digest some things, and I know I have to do it again and again, and once I'm ready I slowly digest it, and I know there's no other way. If you don't process and don't go further, if you go backwards, that's death. You are literally going to die, physically, mentally, on all levels. So the way is there, unless you can break the time. And if you can, if you're a magician, you can stop the time or turn time back or go in the future, let me know. I would love to meet you. And just think about the facts. Yes, I think the world is changing, and we too. And those people who deny the fact that we have to change and adaptation is the clue, it is, but still you have to keep in your core yourself. Even you adapt an environment, but your soul, your core is not, that's the connection of nature with your inner nature, with your inner pussy power, with your nature that you're living in, the connection from air, trees to core of the earth and universe and sun, and all that things are all connected within you, little person. We are so small comparable to what is out there, you know, but we are still important cells. We are literally cells of bigger body, and if more of us will be healthier, whole thing would be. But yes, as I said, we need bad things to appreciate good things, and we need good things to sometimes being bad or face that. So the balance is appropriate, but we have to learn so much. And mental health issues is like your weekdays. I just found out I'm really weather influenced, so when I really see there's shit day outside, I'm not feeling very well, but I see during the day, this is England, so the weather is changing during the day like 5 times, from sunshine, beautiful, to rainy, ugly, and you think it's end of the world, but it's not. and it changes so quickly. So my mood levels are up and down, the blood pressure goes I'm very sensitive on that. But I realized, okay, so should I be like that? No, I have to find the thing how to deal with that. So now I found out this is one thing that influences my mood. Obviously everyone likes sun because sun is positive, but to have too much sun, we don't get too crazy, and we are not aware of, you know, like practical things. So, you know, just to find a balance. And then, as I said, once you're dealing with mental health problems, just focus not on your mental things like your logic. Don't focus on that material stuff. Just zone out and go in your spirit. Learn new things about spirituality, like digest poetry, music, art is about spiritual things. It doesn't have the logic, but it gets a feeling. And sometimes I think we overthink stuff. So what is a clue for that? Should we overfeel stuff? I think yes, because feelings changing, obviously our serotonin level, oxytocin, love hormone, and all those things, endorphins, and hormonal levels influence our moods and so on. So if I have a season that I fuck a lot, then I'm more relaxed, more outgoing. Hey, here I am, I'm relaxed, you want my sunshine, I will share. And those times when there is a dry season, no fuck, then I'm like focus on something else. But this is part of it. We cannot be always on the top of the hill, and I like it. I like it that I embracing my complexity, and that feels me like, oh my god, 10 years ago I was totally different person as I am today, and I like that progress. I like me today. I like myself that time, but I think it's just getting better. And one day I will be old lady, maybe I will die earlier, who knows. And I will probably say the same thing. You know, maybe body is going, yeah, but this is not nature, this is natural, we should embrace it. Yeah, maybe my teeth is gonna be saggier, and maybe my hair gonna be gray, and maybe I'm gonna have more wrinkles, but it's gonna be beauty in it, just like it's beauty in autumn. Right now it's all about embracing all the factors, and what we can do is like be aware of adaptation. You can adapt and you can keep yourself as well. You can have both. You can be complex. It's all there. It's just about selection and right timing, and listen to your body, because body is just a tool what is going on inside. So you know, you have constipation, you're holding something, you're going or you are overeating yourself, that means you're missing something. When you are starving yourself, like voluntarily, you have no mood to eat, you have no desire, that probably means that you overconsume something and you didn't digest it yet, so you need a little more time to process. So all those things, like with body, is like because inside is either something missing or there's something of too much. So about to balance it out, just focus on things that you have less, then you bring it up, and then you feel more balanced. So I'm focusing on too much training, I'm focused on my body and doing all that, but my social life or spiritual life is lacking. All that is not balanced. So I have to come back and make it like, you know, hang out with someone or meditate more, or just go for a long walks to nature by myself and embrace trees. Yeah, there are ways. You just have to be curious about what it is. Find the core of the issue, and never blame others, because, you know, that's the easiest thing. Find the answers within. Yes, that's it. Here's my pussy power wisdom today, and it's a nice day. I cannot wait to go out. Have a good day.